Raja has had her baby in a hospital near Salem, inside Israel. It's a girl named Dua.
It was nice and quiet inside her mother. Now she's born to witness the bombing and Sharon's tanks and his F-16s and F-15s. She's born to see what Sharon is doing. Sharon, the great Democrat.
Raja's husband was refused permission to enter Israel for the birth. And there's another problem. The Israeli authorities are refusing to register the baby with an Israeli identification document because Mansour is a West Bank Palestinian. This is worrying for Raja, as her child may now be prevented from receiving medical care. Back near the kibbutz, bulldozers have moved onto the land belonging to the village of Kafin. Taisir, the mayor, is furious with the kibbutz.
They actually said that they are going to prevent the bulldozers from coming in when they come from the kibbutz. But I am astonished why they didn't do that. See, this is the small branches. The big branches, the big wood has been taken, has been stolen, I can say. This village used to be really quiet all along the time, considerably quiet. Now, after confiscating their food, you don't know what they are going to do. From hunger, not from anything else. So you see, our security is our food. Until now, I assure you that our people are still in the shock. They are still in the shock.
As the bulldozing goes on, Adnan receives an urgent call to come home. His eldest son has been beaten by Israeli soldiers.
He said, I can make you a martyr right now. I said, I don't want to be a martyr. I only want to find a job and bring home food for my children. He told me to keep running. When I couldn't run anymore, they began to ram me from behind with the jeep until I had no more strength and fell to the ground. The soldiers hit me and took me to a rubbish site and told me that they could shoot me there and no one would know. He was right. No one would ever know.
There's no peace. What peace are you talking about? They talk about peace and building fences to be safe. What safety? They want to be secure only for themselves. Don't we need to be secure? Don't we deserve to be secure? If they need to be secure, we also need to be secure.
This fence has ruined our lives. We've lost our land and our livelihood. They treat us like animals. If you lock a cat in a cage without food and later open the cage, it'll attack you because it's hungry. We don't want to be treated like animals. We demand that all the nations stop thinking that we're animals. We're not. We're humans.
Netzach Mashiach, the construction chief, has been told to speed up the building of the fence, but no official plan has been released. It is not following the Green Line, the internationally recognized border line, and it is not clear what will happen to Palestinians whose land is affected.
Does that mean you have to take more land inside the West Bank area, Palestinian land?
I can't tell it exactly in this point. If it's Palestinian or in Israeli territories, I don't care about it.
And Netzach's boss makes it clear that the fence will not be following the Green Line.
The Green Line, that's the officially recognized border.
I wouldn't like to say. I don't think that line would give the solution I'm aiming for. I'm not outlining a border.
The settler Shimon has taken his family to see his cousin Hizdai, the mayor of a nearby settlement, Alfei Menashe. The mayor, who is from Ariel Sharon's Likud party, managed to get the route of the fence changed to include his settlement on the Israeli side, at the expense of a large area of Palestinian land.
We woke up one morning and saw in the newspaper that my settlement, Alfei Menashe, would actually stay on the other side of the fence. The barrier would pass us to the west. I went on a mission to Parliament in order to gather as big a lobby as possible, to include my settlement and put the fence on its east side. It taught me a lot about the decision-making process in Israel, and I think it's not too late to deal with the issue and to include your settlement inside the fence too. So we could do that as well.
Under a secret plan, the mayor, having successfully moved the fence eastwards to incorporate his settlement, now wants to push it further east to envelop Sandra and Shimon's settlement as well.
People are afraid, people are moving out, so many people are leaving, and it's a shame. But if we knew all this before, what's going to happen, people wouldn't be in such a hurry, they'd stay around,
Yeah, but this is the reason they don't say that publicly, because until in Israel it's working a bit differently. Until it's not something put down as a fact and is actually building, then it's not good to publicize it, because the left wing, if they'll hear, they could stop the work, maybe not stop it completely, but they could slow the work and stop it. This way it's better to be quiet now, maybe, like Hizdai said.
The fence isn't political and it isn't a border. It'll pass wherever it can help to protect Jews. And if I need to take it further, in order to protect more Israeli settlements, then that's what I'll do.
Next to the kibbutz, the destruction of caffeine's trees continues. The kibbutz leader, Doron, is growing increasingly frustrated over opposition to get the route of the fence changed. He has received a letter from the Prime Minister's office which says his proposed route change could threaten the security of the entire state of Israel.
But it will increase the potential threat to your kibbutz and to the rest of the people of Israel. That's bullshit. The Prime Minister and the Minister of Defense sketched the outline, I assume while they were sitting over coffee. Ariel Sharon probably said that he couldn't possibly put it on the Green Line because his voters wouldn't allow that to happen. But on the other hand, he was in favor of the separation fence. So they sketched an outline, but they moved it away from the Green Line, and that's how the outline was planned.